Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to now known as Wrestling Fans Wildin. I'm your host, Jimmy Luca.
I am the Scotty Mac.
I'm just a guy named Yuri.
I mean, were you up late watching 90s Girls Gone Wild commercials when you thought of that name? I mean, I don't know.
My boy, shout out to my boy. He's like my cousin. He's like one of those like cousins, you know,
Sure.
that they're not really your cousins.
Yep.
My boy Mario in New York, shout out to him. Shout out to, he started a page called Knicks Fans Wildin', which is pretty popular in New York. Speaking of the Knicks, we washed the Celtics so bad that they sat everybody in the third quarter down by 30. No big deal.
Hey, man, you got to rest them. What the hell? We're not going to get blown out. Like, what the fuck?
I don't want to hear shit.
Okay, you guys get
Frank was supposed to be on the show, and Frank was supposed to get smoked by me verbally.
We were
all
so
going
intense that he was going to feel it physically.
We were all going to put him through a table with a Shield triple power bomb. Like, that's what it was going to be.
So like, first things first, away from wrestling for like 1 minute promo now on this fat fuck. And I'm going to call him a fat fuck because I'm a fat fuck, so I can call another fat fuck a fat fuck.
Hey, man, go ahead. Cook.
Listen here, big boy.
Oh, man.
All right? And you can come on next week if you want, but it's going to be too late. The Celtics played their fucking hearts out. And I have non-biased Celtics fans in the room, and they'll say it.
Yeah, I mean, no, they definitely did.
I don't think they played their hearts out. They played like straight ass because they got 7 turnovers.
But there was a lot of effort, is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, by the bench.
Brunson was getting double and triple teamed, and he still dropped 39.
Hey, it's like I keep telling you, the power of friendship is a real thing, ladies and gentlemen.
So
it's a real thing.
Franklin, calling you by your government.
Franklin, oh my God.
Shut the fuck up.
Called him fat and now called him his government.
My
That's
team
crazy.
is ass, but we just fucking smoked your Celtics until you put the bench in. And shout out to the bench, because the bench actually, if they played from the beginning of the game, it would have at least been a pretty...
Probably a decent game.
I probably would have hit my parlay if they did.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you don't hit your parlay, you know?
But that's the last time I'm betting on the Celtics, man. I love them, but no more.
Probably a good idea.
Yep.
But point number 1 made. We'll get to point number 2 in a minute. Where the fuck was I? My cousin, Knicks Fans Wildin'. Yes. He saw the reaction videos, which shout out to us that we did this past weekend for WrestleMania.
Yeah. Thank you if you showed up.
And shout out to everybody who's like blowing those things up. But he likes the energy, and it's the same thing as Knicks Fans Wildin'.
Yeah.
So Wrestling Fans Wildin' is born. It's gonna be more than podcasting. It's gonna be reactions. We're gonna be out in these streets when they come around.
I like it. As long as we get to do a wet t-shirt contest, I'm fine with it.
All right. You just
like
gonna keep the mask on?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Wait, did you say a wet t-shirt contest?
Yes.
Yeah, bro.
With Liv Morgan?
What, you not fucking comfortable in your own skin? Liv Morgan, this guy's trying to catch a case.
I'm not trying to get
Hey, yo, we got to support in the crowd tonight.
And don't talk about Liv Morgan like that. Be respectful.
We still need to get our shrine built. Like, we have a shrine for Shawn Michaels.
We need to get her.
I want her mugshot over here.
We're going to work on that. In the next 2 weeks, we're going to get that done.
We can share it.
We can share it. Yeah.
We can put it in the middle.
Yeah, we can. Hey.
Whoa. Oh, so this on?
We'll put Lita on the other side. Ladies and gentlemen, to start it off, if you got that fucking after sex glow without touching an inch of dick or pussy,
yes, sir,
then it's probably because you witnessed the best WrestleMania of all time.
This is that late night talk.
So
here on Late Night After Dark with the Wrestling Bros.
All my boys in here, we got that glow.
Sure, yeah.
Even some of the ladies in here got the glow, but I can guarantee you it's because of WrestleMania. WrestleMania was this past week. We had some great reactions. We got some... There's a couple things I'm not sure where they're headed now. But I love and respect anything that is unpredictable.
I don't know. At this point, I'm just here for the ride. And I've been here for the ride, but I'm like, damn. I mean, that was phenomenal.
I would definitely say, night 2 definitely held its own. Like, night 2 could have been its own thing, and it would have been like, it was like
just a WrestleMania within itself.
Right, exactly.
This is the first year that honestly it felt like each night was like its own WrestleMania. But the night two more
night
than
night 2 especially. Night 2 was like a really good WrestleMania.
Yeah, no.
Like night 1 was like maybe like a C, low B level.
Yeah.
B. I give it a B. I give it a solid B. They tried their best on Saturday. They did their best. And then on Sunday, just blew the roof off of everything. especially how it started. Whew.
Yeah.
Oh, Drew, hi. If you're watching this, if you ever get to watch this,
and we know that you are.
Yeah, don't cuss me out though. But you should have just walked away. You should have just gone home.
Just left,
Your
man.
wife was right there.
It was inaudible.
It was
what I heard.
Really.
That's from what I seen on the sheets.
Huh.
I mean, hey, by all means, because if the Undertaker didn't cash in there, then it's kind of would have been like, all right, what the fuck are we actually doing here?
I mean, true.
The Undertaker is hilarious still really to this day.
I mean, did you see that?
How do we feel about him being world champ? By the way,
it's not that bad. I'm going to. Oh man,
the Puerto Rican in me is happy for him, but like I'm also like, what's the reign gonna actually be like?
Sure, yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't know if it should be very long, only because like, I mean, I don't want to like. I mean, he was saying how he like was like on every live show. He's been busting his ass. I'm sure like the workload he's doing is. I mean, technically it's a promotion, so I understand.
Yeah,
like, I understand that, but like, I don't know. I really wanted Drew to have it for a little bit.
No, same here, because I felt like he really deserved to carry it for a little while.
Yeah, but I mean, he got his moment. He got to win it in front of the crowd, which I think is what he wanted.
Nah, that to me, that's like, yeah, that's part of the
It's a short moment. That's what I thought about it too. I'm like, it's a short moment, but at least he lived the moment that he wanted to live.
Exactly.
He got in. That's literally, I guess, all he really wanted.
And this also feeds the fuck out of the future Punk and Drew storyline.
I mean, how would you have felt if Punk never got hurt and that was Punk getting crashed in on? Would we feel the same?
Okay, here's the thing. I
don't
think he would have gotten cashed in on.
No,
I think he would have.
I
agree with Scott. I think Scotty made like a point that he should stand on, bro. Like
I read apparently that the Damian cash in was like 6 months into working. That's what the sheets were saying, and Punk was back before those 6 months. So
and when else is he gonna cash in? The next Money in the Bank is in
2 months.
2 months, yeah.
2 months.
Well, wait, what's today?
No.
April?
Yeah, it's in
May,
June,
July.
No, it's in June.
2.5.
Oh wait, no,
it's in July. Beginning of July.
Yeah, 2.5.
I mean, I guess.
Because it makes sense. Because like WrestleMania,
they were plugging the Punk and Drew thing. So this is what I think the timelines would have been. They were plugging the Punk and Drew thing since before Punk got injured. So this is what I'm thinking now. Punk comes back. The plan is for Punk to win the Rumble, face Seth Rollins.
Yep.
Maybe down the line, a little after WrestleMania, Punk has like a 2 or 3 month title reign, and right before Money in the Bank, Drew fucks Punk up, and Damian cashes in on CM Punk.
So see, he would have still had a reign compared to Drew.
I don't know how I put that together right now. By the way.
I don't know. I mean, it makes sense, but at the same time, when you still put that together, it's like CM Punk still would have had a title reign if that were the plan. And lo and behold, Mans got hurt. Seth also got hurt, and then it's kind of like,
but I do think that he would have, if he beat Seth, which probably what would have happened. I think that he would have got cashed in on.
Well, no, here's no.
Because what else? You're not gonna put the date. You're not gonna cash in Money in the Bank on Cody Rhodes.
No. You're definitely right on that one. But we discussed this months ago when we started making these predictions about this guy. But didn't we say that Seth was gonna get his moment and beat CM Punk?
Yeah, but he got hurt. No. I think no matter what, he's out.
It would have been two decrepit guys. I was over here arguing, like, is this really going to be our, like, main event for one of the nights? And it's like, no, and it ended up not being it.
And guess what? Seth Rollins still performed. I told you he would.
No, he definitely did. He definitely did. Now my man needs to get some good rest.
Night two, and at the end of night two, too. So
he definitely did a lot better at night one, but obviously it's like, with his status, it's kind of like, of course you're only going to be good for one night.
Big shout out to whatever production guy or whoever's idea it was, if it was Dwayne's idea for the curb stomp on The Rock. Praise Jesus. Praise wrestling Jesus.
No, you really were about to, what were you going to do? You were going to jump out the window?
Yeah, I was going to jump out the window and sprint to fucking Broad Street naked.
You still haven't done that.
I think there's a lot of threats of getting naked.
Because he did it. He did it.
There's a lot
You're
of
saying
that.
I did it?
No. The curb stop happened and you didn't do that.
I know.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no.
Something has to give. You got to do one or the other.
Now you got to do it. Now you got to do it right the fuck now.
Not on camera.
Right the fuck now.
We would have to like
stand on that shit.
Open up a wrestling fans while on OnlyFans.
Okay.
Legally.
Patreon. We would make so much money off of
fuck that. Let's do a Patreon. We'll get more money.
Yeah, fuck it.
I mean, I thought OnlyFans would get more money.
No, I doubt it.
We got to test the grounds on either one of them.
All right, fine, fair, fuck it.
Yeah, I feel like OnlyFans.
All right, let's do it.
Make like what? 10K
Why
in one day?
did we expect the two Jays, the Usos match to be fucking?
No, because I think
terrible?
we all said it would be a sleeper, and I feel like that
we did all say it would be a sleeper.
hindsight.
I was so sad.
Maybe not
when
the
it
best
wasn't.
decision. It was awful. It was not
Yeah,
good.
it was
I mean,
terrible.
honestly, my opinion, send Jimmy back to NXT.
Ooh,
Because Jay wrestles. Jay's out there every week. Jimmy, when have we seen Jimmy in a singles match lately?
oh my god,
Jimmy winning the
He's
NXT Championship in
spitting.
2024. That wasn't on my bingo card, but okay.
Yeah.
He's
I
spit.
mean, you still got to see me for it.
That's
but-
nasty.
Like, brother, what's
Brother,
that?
Jimmy winning the fucking NXT title.
I don't think I like that.
If he beat
Come on.
Dragunov for that, I would throw up.
that was
No. Because what's going to happen next with that title is in 2 weeks, we already know that it's going to be Dragunov versus Trick Part 2 for that title.
So you want him to beat
And-
Trick?
And
You want him to be Trick, then?
and Ilya's getting
No,
called
he's not going
up.
to win it. But still,
That's
if
why
he
they
ends up
showed him
champion-
on Raw,
Yeah, no, because Ilya's coming up.
which
and
was
he's
an amazing match. He
was,
fucking
yeah.
stiffed the fuck out of Shinsuke. That was a
Yeah.
perfect opponent for him.
That's true.
pretty much.
Because Shinsuke knows how to wrestle that kind of like the style that he's used to.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, no, that Jimmy and Jay match, I was so disappointed. But then it is what it is afterwards. They kind of made up for it.
What's
with
another
everything.
mid match?
Oh, that Philly street fight with the
that
Prophets
was-
and Bobby versus
that was
the
the-
Final
yeah.
Testament.
Was apparently Snoop Dogg was that? That's when we went out for a smoke break.
Yeah, we
Oh,
did.
yeah.
But apparently Snoop Dogg was on commentary.
Yeah, I saw that
I-
after the fact.
Yep.
Didn't know that.
And-
I mean, I guess we picked the right match to fucking go out and smoke.
Yeah, but the rest of the
Jesus.
WrestleMania this is the best. I don't know if it's the best WrestleMania of all time, but what would you say this is the best WrestleMania since?
Probably the last 10 years.
yeah, probably
Well,
since 30.
if you like, what was the last like great, almost like near perfect WrestleMania that you remember before this? Because I go right back to 17.
I mean, there's definitely been a couple good ones since then.
yeah,
I mean, I would maybe go back 10 years to 30.
So where you would go
I
to
say
30.
35.
35?
Yeah, 35 was in thing. Was
But I'm saying like near perfect.
near perfect. I mean, I say near perfect for that one, but that's only because I'm biased in it because I was
Yeah.
there. It's like,
I mean,
That's my gimmick.
yeah, 30.
Hey.
He picked 30. I would say, I would have to say, yeah, because other WrestleManias have had amazing matches, but I'm saying like amazing from like
Perfect.
almost front to
Front to
back.
back. I mean,
I would say
honestly,
17.
17
Yeah.
if you want to, because 17 is my personal favorite. But like, I feel like if you want to talk about like the best, it is that one. Because from top to start, from
Start to bottom.
from start to bottom,
Oh, we're all smacked today.
from start to finish, it's such a good like there's not really a bad match. The gimmick battle royal was fine, like it was whatever.
Yeah.
But like I mean, back then, like it's kind of like nostalgia in a way, for at least now for me. It
yeah,
is,
no,
but-
no, of course.
Just Limp Bizkit my way. That's all I have to say.
Oh man, that is
So good.
timeless. Timeless.
Who's more drunk, us or the studio audience?
Yeah, our studio
Both.
audience is over here dropping things. It's just like first it was beer. It's okay.
Faded.
Then that. It's okay. Now Morgan's over here dropping her phone. I'm like, all right, something's really got to give.
It's over. Man.
It's crazy. It's
Dunzo.
crazy.
Dunzo. We haven't even gotten to most of the card.
I don't think all of it needs to be talked about. Like
No, that's
AJ
fair.
versus LA. Shout out to Logan, Kevin,
That was good.
and Randall.
That was a great.
Oh,
match.
Wow.
Definitely shout out Randall and shout out to Speed. I hope
Oh,
you're doing
shout out
well.
to Speed.
But
Shout
yeah,
out
no,
to
you
Speed.
shouldn't have messed with Randy
He
because
took a Spartan kick. Fuck the RKO on the table. He took
took
a
a Spartan
Spartan
kick.
kick.
I mean, he
Yeah.
burnt
From
in
Randall-
Randy's
He
face.
did.
From
Yeah.
Randall Keith Orton, bro.
Randall Keith Orton.
Get
Randall
the
Keith
fuck
Orton
outta
was
here.
not playing around. He's like, hey man, my wife is here. You think I'm gonna let that shit slide? Like, fuck you.
That's true.
Also, I watched ECW One Night Stand from 06 randomly the other
Nice.
day at work, and
Good
I was
one.
like, yo, everybody's been saying that Randy's the biggest he's ever been. He was low key this big, like when he first came
Yeah,
out.
he was
just
a
not.
big-
He was
yeah.
just not tan. So it's that whole like effect. But that motherfucker was huge when he first came out, though.
He definitely was, but now it's
And then,
kind of like,
and then people weren't used to it anymore because now he had that period where he just went from like
He
like
was just lean. He was
bulky to like snake.
literally, yeah.
Like he shaved his motherfucking eyebrows.
Yeah, no, that was scary. Like
09 Orton was terrifying.
09 Orton in like the most PG-ist era of the WWE.
It looked like some serial
was a
killer
fucking
shit.
dog, bro.
He was a serial killer, basically.
Nigga shaved his eyebrows
And kicking people in the head.
and his head.
Yeah, the punt. I remember that.
Yo, he almost punted Logan. That was crazy.
For the sake of character and kayfabe and everything we love about wrestling, he made himself look like a fucking Hills Have Eyes, bald, fucking naked mole rat looking motherfucker. Like, it was crazy.
He did, yeah,
I don't know who does that.
Yeah.
He definitely wasn't bagging bitches then. I don't care what anybody says.
I mean, hey, look at all his kids, man. They're all grown as hell.
Yeah, no.
Well, now, aside from like one, but
still
then again,
Randy
she's still
Orton.
like what, maybe 10 or 11? But all his other kids are like teenagers or almost like 18 years old. That's crazy.
Those kids are, what's her name? His wife, so. I don't think
All of them?
Yeah, all of them are. Except, I think they have like, I'm pretty sure, because I watched that biography on
I think they have like maybe what, 2 together then, I'm guessing?
something like that.
Oh. I mean, hey. What?
One?
Just
One
one?
together. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he has. I told you that.
I stand corrected. The audience corrected me. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
Thank
we have
you.
to. We have
Thank
to.
you.
we have
That
to correct it.
credit goes back to me.
All right, yeah.
All right, never mind. It goes back to the tribal chief over here. The real tribal chief. Oh, we should start discussing that now. Oh, shit.
Are we as wrestling fans as a collective? What I liked about this WrestleMania a lot is like we were a little mad that Austin showed up, but we're not
Didn't
that
show up.
mad because didn't show up.
Yeah.
I got you.
But we're not that mad because I'm high and drunk.
Yeah, so, yeah.
But we're not that mad because the Undertaker showed up, and I just did not expect that at all.
No, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Although, I mean,
I do want to know in some behind the scenes tip, like what happened with the conversation with Austin.
Oh, I can tell you.
Money, come on, bro.
It was money.
probably.
It was money. That's been confirmed at this point.
Oh, yeah.
The
By who?
By both parties. Like, I guess Austin was asking for one number, and they were like, can you come down here? And he's like, nah, bro. And it never happened. And then they were just like,
Come
hey,
on,
take her.
guys,
Probably
get it
'cause-
together, bro.
You know why? Probably because expletive used to pay him whatever he wanted.
That's most likely what ended up happening.
Vince probably paid the fuck out of.
He probably did.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. And it's
But
like,
they got the Undertaker.
So see,
But the Undertaker is also. This is what I thought of. Austin's not like this till this day. We knew him like this in the 90s, and we know him like this today. I'm sure because people don't really change like that. Hard to work with. Undertaker, on the other hand, Ryder. Ryder died WWE.
true.
Nah, McMahon's not in there anymore.
nah.
No.
Oh, no.
He has zero parts at all right now. He's being investigated by the FBI. That motherfucker.
Yeah, no, that guy is nowhere near there. The rest of the family,
T-O-S-T,
I guess,
toast.
but not him,
He's
surprisingly.
done.
So I saw
You used to
something on-
cheerlead? You used to cheerlead?
Who is cheerleading?
That was pretty good. TOST. toast.
T-O-S-T toast. No, I was just making up because I'm high.
It's like Bring It On all over again.
You like Bring It On?
That movie was great. It's a classic.
Horny fuck. That's why all those boys watched that
well,
movie.
time to
back
go.
then. What,
Bye.
bro? All right. Like we didn't. You were a wrestling fan in the 90s. Like it falls under the same fucking category.
Hey,
Makes
remember
a point.
also the live Sex Spectacular or whatever with Edge and
That was
Completely off
2005.
track. Completely off track. You weren't attracted to Kristen Dunst. You were attracted to her fucking friend, the goth looking bitch.
the
Wow.
She was fire.
oh
right.
god, I'm
you know what I'm
drawing
talking
a blank
about?
on her name, but yeah, no,
You know what I'm talking
who?
about? We know who I'm talking about.
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
She had the brother. Kristen Dunst fell in love with the brother.
Oh yeah, no, I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about. The best friend in that movie.
Yeah.
I know her name in real life, but I'm drawing a blank right now. But it's
James
okay.
Franco? That's who was in that movie. James Franco plays
That
Harry.
was not James Franco, bro. That was not James
Wait.
Franco.
Harry Styles.
Did you say Harry Styles?
Harry Osborn?
Harry Osborn. Yeah, that's what I meant.
We're not talking. Bro, we're talking about Bring It On.
Oh, my bad.
Gee.
Not
Jesus.
Kristen Dunst as Mary Jane.
My bad.
And it wasn't Kirsten Dunst.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was. And Bring It On.
It's Brittany.
No, it's not.
Look it up right now.
What the fuck is going on in this studio right now?
What? Please look it up right now. I've watched that movie like maybe 10
Chaos.
times.
Chaos.
It really is chaos.
I'm editing none of this out.
Nope, not at all. Do not. Uncensored.
It's Kirsten Dunst.
Yep.
She had the dream in the beginning where she thought she was I remember this movie way too well.
Yo, you remember it more than me.
Bro, I was in love with the goth girl.
Oh yeah, no, she was. Whew. When she went from golf to cheerleader. Whew.
What the fuck was her name? We needed a name check. Is that her name?
No. Dushka is her last name. I know that for a fact.
Shut the fuck up. Hold on.
Eliza Dushkus?
I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, I think it is Eliza Dushka.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just look up the movie on Wikipedia.
No, it's
you'll see the cast.
Eliza Dushku. I don't know how to
Elijah
pronounce it.
Dushku. God damn.
Yeah, look at that.
Ding, 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 ding.
That was
Wow.
That's good.
Woo. Fire.
Yeah, true, yeah.
She probably aged really well too. Back to
I think
wrestling.
so, yeah. But yeah, no. Back to
Anyway,
the topic at hand.
WrestleMania.
Austin 316 says
WrestleMania.
Jesus did. Honestly, Taker, I was very more than satisfied because I'm like,
Yeah.
yo,
If
it was
you
unexpected.
saw the reaction, you saw my face. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, because it was
we heard the gong and everything went dark and we were like, wait.
Yeah,
And then it happened.
Yep.
And we were like, yo, this is actually happening.
It was the best thing ever.
it was unexpected, and if you think about it, he is the only person to have feuded with that bloodline as well, because he went against Yokozuna, he went against Rikishi, he went against The Rock, and he went against Roman.
Wow.
Do you see that long-term booking in action? It's beautiful.
Also, I read
Really is.
something the other day. Punk fucking had Roman and Seth Rollins attack The Rock, which is crazy to think about. And then Punk actually pinned The Rock once before he lost the title to him
I think so.
at Royal Rumble with the help of the Shield.
Oh, that's right.
So they could throw Punk in with The Rock. I don't know. Segueing into Monday Night Raw's very fucking weird dementia ass promo.
Oh, because where they forgot where they were going halfway through it, and they totally I think it's.
I don't even
think
know if it's
because-
that they forgot. I think they wrote it that way purposely. I think The Rock's starting to lose it a little
I think,
bit.
You know what it was? I
no.
think the crowd got to him because they were chanting. First, they were chanting for him. Then they were chanting "Rocky sucks."
Yeah.
Then they were chanting
Fuck you, Rocky.
Fuck you, Rocky."
On Raw.
On Raw,
Love
which
it.
is fantastic.
The Raw After Mania is an amazing thing to me because it's like you have a fucking massive 80,000 people event in a stadium across the street from or in the same vicinity as the arena
across the street, I think.
that has the Raw After Mania. So you take as much of those people from that crowd and squeeze them into that arena, and you have people from all over the fucking
That's
world.
why they.
Yeah.
That's
In
why
the
they-
Northeast, it's basically everybody from fucking New England and New York crammed in and just
Yeah.
being absolute assholes. And that's why Raw After Mania is on the Northeast fire every time.
The Raw,
Best ever.
The Raw After Mania, the one I went to, was nuts. I remember it just being crazy.
Yeah.
But
And that's still fairly close. So you know it's a
Yeah.
lot of people from the Northeast just
Oh,
wild.
yeah.
Because West Coast wrestling crowds are not doing that. I'm sorry.
No, not at all.
not really.
But yeah, no. In terms of that main event, it was just everything I could ever ask for and more.
Yeah. Facts.
Literally, it was some sort of the Avengers
Cinema?
just coming out. It was peak cinema, A+. But it was just so much going on at the same time when everyone just started coming out. I'm like, I know we kind of expected some of this, but I'm like, it still seeing it in real time was the most beautiful thing
It was
ever.
beautiful. Yeah, no, I agree.
I'm just there like, bro, I wanted to cry. This is really happening.
well, what the fuck was up with that promo on Raw, though?
So
I want to see your belt. I want to hold your belt. What the
because here's what I'm saying.
you've never said that to someone in the bathroom before?
Jesus. Hey.
What?
Get out. Get the fuck out. What the hell is wrong with you?
Yell at him.
A lot. No,
Get out!
no. Well, I think what it was. I think that the crowd got to Rocky because, like I said, that they threw it was positive at first and then it
Yeah.
was negative as shit. And I think he goes, "Oh, this is probably isn't really how I expected it to go." I mean, who knows?
But also in terms of that part that he mentioned about let me hold your belt. I'm like, this is kind of a foreshadowing of the fact that, Roman and Cody are done, but The Rock and Cody are still starting.
Yeah.
Meaning, I want to see how this looks on me because maybe I want.
Oh fuck!
What?
That's breaking news.
What?
Breaking news:
Oh Jesus!
Tama Tonga just debuted on SmackDown.
Doing what?
He took out Jimmy.
Oh.
He took out Jimmy Uso.
Oh wow.
Holy shit! I thought he was going to go to NXT.
Give me that shit.
That's live. That's breaking news in here. You're watching it probably last night, but whenever you're listening
that
to
means
this,
the Usos are getting back together.
yeah, probably.
Oh my lordy!
Wait, why are the Usos gonna get back together?
Because Jimmy's out the bloodline. Look
Wait.
at it. Jimmy's out the bloodline.
Wait, they put this nigga in the bloodline?
Yeah,
He's still Samoan, so yeah.
yeah, he's still Samoan. Yeah,
What
He's
the
part of the
fuck
tree.
is going on? But he's not related.
No, he's part of the tree. He is part of the tree.
He's part of the tree.
He's part of the tree.
What the fuck?
wow.
Wow, this is crazy. They really said, hey, we're going to put Tama Tonga.
He's the son of Haku, so yeah, he is bloodline.
The fact that they
What
really were like,
the
we're going to put Tama Tonga
fuck?
straight into the main roster.
That's
Crazy.
that's cool. I like that.
All right. Well,
Even Paul Heyman's like, what the fuck is going on?
Wow.
well,
Sorry, breaking
That's
news.
that's a nice little segue.
on
Sorry,
Wrestling Bros Go
sidetrack.
Wild.
that's fucking crazy. That changes
But,
things.
hey,
a
you
little
know
bit.
what? We got him, and then next thing you know, oh wait, then Jacob comes,
Yeah, that's
That's
what I
right,
thought. Was
Jacob.
and he's not going to NXT either.
No, he's
Oh
not.
no! That big boy is gonna be like, fuck y'all, I'm here.
Yeah.
Who wants to get these hands?
I
Because
will
I can
say,
fight.
good for Toma for skipping NXT.
Unpopular opinion. I think there's gonna be a Roman versus Cody part 3.
Probably.
There has to be the rubber match.
Yeah.
At SummerSlam, maybe. But
Not that
Not that
Not that- no.
far out.
no, I don't think Roman needs to come back anytime soon. I think he needs to take his time.
Because I thought The Rock may be at SummerSlam, but I don't think he will be. I think it'll probably be Cody versus Roman 3 at SummerSlam.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe. Yeah. maybe.
Or if that doesn't end up happening, then it could be Roman versus Seth. One last time.
I will say, I feel like within the next 5 years, I would love to see a triple threat match at WrestleMania. Yeah, wow. Let me start that over. A triple threat match at WrestleMania between Seth, Roman, and Mox. At some point. I don't think it would happen
Yeah, because
Well, we'll segue into the downfall of AEW in a little bit.
on that. Okay.
but the thing with that is I don't really think that John will ever come back. That's one guy that really
Probably
stands on
not.
business and says,
no, you're right.
Ah, never say never though. Punk,
I mean,
Punk
true.
was worse than that.
That's true. I mean, if Punk
Punk
came
was
back,
absolutely worse than that, and he came back.
if Punk and Bret Hart can come back,
Punk got on a
anyone can come back.
podcast and aired WWE the fuck out,
Yeah.
and Vince, and
Right.
guess what? He's back.
Yeah.
and then he aired out the other people.
Well, it's only because Vince is probably gone.
Are we done with Monday Night Raw? Are we done with all that?
I
Actually,
think
yeah.
so.
What do you think is next? I think Cody versus Roman is like coming up. It's gonna probably be at SummerSlam.
I think we're gonna get Rock Cody at Mania next year.
Yeah, that's the big foreshadowing before that happened that I'm talking about, where it's like The Rock is like, I want to
could-
see what this is like on me because maybe I want it. So
Yeah.
it's like, I know The Rock is busy all summer. I already mentioned it before. Man has 3 back-to-back movies that he's filming and like voicing for.
You think Cody's gonna be champion for that long?
Oh, of course.
Probably.
Maybe.
Of
Yeah,
course.
they'll give him a solid. run.
Like
Yeah,
if they
yeah.
really were planning on not giving him the title till this year, since like last year, yeah, they're gonna let him hold it for like a year or so. Plus, that man is a cash cow. Cash cow.
I can see them either Roman coming back for either SummerSlam or what's the one at Clash at the Castle in Scotland, in Glasgow. Just because it's abroad, I feel like abroad pay per
He
view.
hasn't really been like traveling like that though.
No, that's true. He hasn't because he didn't,
He didn't
do
go
the
to Elimination Chamber.
He was in Elimination Chamber. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
the
no,
only
doesn't
one he
do, like,
went
the
to was
lesser-
Saudi. They paid mad money.
Yeah.
You know,
Like he's getting.
Roman
they're all
doesn't do
getting
like the lesser
bonuses for going to
pay-per-views,
Saudi
I guess.
Arabia at
I
this
don't know.
point.
Yeah, but yeah, no, we're done with that at least. Mania, great. Cried
Raw
like
after,
a baby.
awesome. CM Punk costing Drew another match, awesome.
Apparently,
That was
SmackDown
cool.
after Mania is just as great.
This is crazy. Yeah. I'll try to keep up on it.
Yep.
But we're gonna talk about fucking the
AEW.
man who has no business running a wrestling company, Tony Khan.
Ooh, I have so much shit to talk, but I'll condense it. Frank, I don't know where the fuck you at, but I'm sorry, bro. You are cheering for mediocrity at this point.
Yeah, Frank, what? There's no excuse. That's the thing with this. Like, are we all in agreement on this topic right now?
Oh no, 1,000%. There was no reason for this to happen, and a lot of people involved in this, like the Young Bucks, for example, were like, "Why are we doing this? Like,
Bro.
we've moved past
so
it."
there was contradicting of reports on that of how it's at first they were like, yeah, I don't know how I felt about this. It wasn't my idea, but then apparently Fightful, which SRS, his shit sucks. Like it doesn't.
Hell in a Cell match between you two.
I heard the people that reported otherwise are like AEW dick riders, though.
Oh, really?
That's what I read on Twitter.
That they didn't have any part of it, or they did?
That they didn't. No, so there was the original reports that said that they didn't want any part of it.
Correct.
But then there was reports that came out from another site that said that that's not true.
That
but
was
that
was
site,
Fightful.
Fightful said that
That's what Fightful said. Yeah,
that they wanted to be a part of it.
that they didn't have a problem with it. Allegedly,
Which is crazy.
Apparently,
That's why
it
I
was,
say fuck
apparently
you,
it was the
SRS.
AEW dick rider.
that makes sense. SRS probably,
Yeah, no, and then that Drain Maker guy, whatever the
he
fuck
got
his
he
name
got
is,
that
guy
direct
could go
deposit from
suck a
TK.
dick.
He said, "Thank
Yeah,
you."
that motherfucker's trash, bro. Listen, I'm gonna give you multiple reasons why this was a terrible idea. Two simple reasons. I saw a video.
It did not help.
Of the live reaction. Fuck what the wrestlers in the back think. Fuck what guys in production think. There was a fucking video in-house of the fans reacting, and when they aired the footage, they chanted CM Punk.
They sure did.
That is
they sure
fucking
did.
horrible.
That was
you fell on your face, you fucking coked out cocksucker.
Like, he's just being petty because of the fact of the matter is that CM Punk was just honest about his time there. It's like, yeah, it was less than ideal. Yeah, it didn't go the way that he wanted to or you wanted it to. But it's just like, bro, why are you doing this shit?
And guess what happened? I forgot to send it to our group chat, and I'll send it after this so you guys can have the Carfax.
Please.
One of the fucking AEW accounts, pretty non-biased. They put out the fucking video of the fan reaction.
Oh,
AEW got it
matched up
taken
with-
down.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's like, yo. And then aside from that, who is the absolute biggest AEW meat rider in the game?
Frank?
I'll give you a hint. No, I'm talking about like
Sorry.
sorry. Oh, God.
SRS.
I got one better.
Oh,
There are like 2 or 3 fucking wrestling moves named after him.
Meltzer.
Meltzer?
Meltzer said this was a terrible idea. That is
Yeah.
the biggest AEW meat rider in the game.
Fair.
Yep.
That's how you know this was fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah. If he said that, and I saw when he said that too on Twitter, if he says that, then you know that they fucked up. And it's just like, I think Tony doesn't really think that he did anything wrong by approving this shit, but it's just like, bro, you're being petty as hell.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
all the guy did was just, like I said, talked about his time and how it wasn't ideal. He wasn't shitting on anyone else.
Pepsi Phil did in the video what he said on that podcast he did. So
He did.
I don't get it.
he did. You're absolutely right.
And also, Mans was like, "Oh, I feared for my life because he lunged at me." It's like, he didn't. I saw the video like
No,
5 times. He did not lunge at you. He did not even come that close.
No,
to you.
he. There's a point where he kind of is. You can't really see him because like he's right in front of whoever's holding Jerry Lynn. Whoever's holding him. He got pretty close to TK. I'm not defending, saying that TK should have been fed for his life.
It looked like
but-
he was pointing at him.
That's exactly what I
Yeah.
thought. It looked like he was going like this, like he was like being held back, like "Hey, motherfucker," that like that. That's
He's
what-
probably
that's what it
saying,
looked like.
"I told you so. I told you this was
Yeah.
gonna happen."
Yeah.
And it's just
And
like,
bro, it's one of those situations where like on the podcast, he revealed that he spoke to Tony Khan fucking way before. This is like from what I gathered, it's like you're in a fucking relationship with a toxic person and months and months and months ago you were like, yo, I want out.
Yeah.
And the person's like,
Nah.
no, you're
Yeah.
not out. Don't go. And fucking they stay together and guess what? Another shitty situation happens. And now Tony Khan's like, oh, I've never felt so unsafe. Motherfucker, he asked you to fucking terminate him months ago.
True.
not to mention,
No.
it's like he also told you that he didn't want to be the middleman for this little issue that you had with Jack Perry. Jack Perry was also being a little bitch.
But you
No.
wanted to have a fucking another night and separate superstars. That shit was, and we all called it. That shit was not gonna happen once pay-per-views came around. Because guess what? They're all under the same roof, regardless, at some point or another.
Though
He's
I will,
a fucking idiot.
I will say he was justified because And I dare any of us to go into work tomorrow and try to shove a coworker and not get in trouble for it. So.
Oh yeah, no.
He was, but clear it's something. It's one of those things where he wanted to do it.
Yeah, he's like, Punk was probably like, this is how I get fired, so I got to do it.
Everybody's done it in their life at least once, or maybe it's just me, but like everybody's fucking tried to get themselves fired one way so they can fucking collect or whatever the reason is.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh no, I haven't, but maybe eventually I will.
Yeah, I mean, whatever, bro. Listen, my point is, my boy, that video just proved that Jack Perry can get fucked up.
No one has hands in AEW.
Jack
No one.
Perry can get fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean, the only person who did
Tony
was Samoa
Khan is
Joe.
a bitch.
Yeah,
and
that's
CM
true.
Punk is a real nigga. Like, that's it.
I can't hate CM Punk.
Nah.
Not anymore.
There's no more hating that man for any reason. I don't give a fuck.
That man was just trying to live his life, collect his paycheck, do some cool shit.
Though, I mean, I understand. I mean, I'm sure we don't know what Jack said. I'm sure, he probably
Jack
said
can
some
suck
shit.
a dick.
He probably said some shit because, like, I would feel like, I mean, I don't know Punk at all, but like, I would assume it would take a lot for someone to get physical. But I mean, who knows?
Yeah, no. But Jack Perry also looks like a squirmy little bitch.
Yeah,
He don't look like he can
I mean, he
fight.
probably said some shit that probably was, that was very provoking and probably, irked Punk a lot and probably pushed him to a point where he's like, no, fuck this motherfucker.
Yeah, no. He
I get it.
He's been being a little bitch for a while.
And I'm sorry, but everything about that original report seems true to me for multiple reasons, including the fact that Will Ospreay is one of my favorite wrestlers in the world, arguably my favorite.
Do you think he wanted to say what he said?
I don't think he wanted to say what he said. I think he's a very smart, professional wrestler, keyword professional. And no matter what, you don't fucking burn bridges with Triple H or the WWE. You don't.
You saw Renee's face. She looked down and was like, fuck.
Oh, no, yeah, definitely he shouldn't have definitely said that, but I also found out some other things today about why he did say that. Apparently, during his negotiations with both AEW and WWE, I think it's his girlfriend or whatever, that she was really adamant, like, I really do not want to relocate to the United States. Like, full time. Yeah. And he was like, okay, I'm going to make sure that that's a very big focal point.
And he would have to if he was WWE.
But I don't care.
Probably.
You're not, as a professional, I don't think he's going to burn bridges. We've heard and seen reports about Tony Khan making wrestlers say shit.
No, you're definitely right, but there's more to this apparently. I think it was last week when Triple H was
I know.
Wasn't on Impulsive?
We all know. Yeah, he said what he said, but that wasn't directed towards anybody.
Yeah, no, but I guess
wasn't.
that's what he
Well-
took it as. I think he was like, oh, that's
Yeah,
a
no,
shot.
he definitely took it as that, but it's
Yeah.
like Triple H was just talking about anybody who's they've negotiated with. You know what I mean? Like, and you can't blame him for that.
Yeah, no, but obviously it's like that also comes into part of what you say, where it's kind of like, oh, look at what he said, and then he's kind of like Tony's probably like saying, oh, you should probably say something about that. He probably didn't.
Tony
You're
Khan
right.
egged him the fuck on / told him, hey, look, like, go do this. Every single person, we've gotten reports about this before, guys. Like, people saying shit for Tony Khan because Tony Khan told them to say it. It's fucking stupid.
It didn't help Tony. I don't think it helped
none of it.
AEW. It may have helped the quarter hour get them ratings, but
Not
all they got.
even. They still don't hit a mill.
No, I know they're not gonna hit a mill. No, I know, but like, I mean, I'm just hoping and praying at this point, like, just move on. Just please, just give us the wrestling that we like, the wrestling that we love.
That's it.
Just stop trying to go.
It's sad what's happening
Go
to this
back to
company.
2019, 2020, 20, where like
Even
you were
21.
focused. Even 21.
Even
you were
21.
focused on what you guys were about, not what WWE was doing. Stop being concerned with what they're doing.
Shit, I'll
Do
even
your
give them
shit.
some of 22, but
Right.
Yo.
Just focus on y'all, baby girl. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
That's it.
What he said.
all right, on that note, I think Frank is
that's-
cooked.
Yeah.
And
Sorry,
I think
Frank.
we're cooked.
Sorry, Frank. When I see you next,
Bye, pal.
you cooked, bro.
Yeah.
You still my homie though.
Thank you for tuning in, guys.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, as always.
Bye now.
Later, Gators.